So something happened. I decided to update my pond. And what I mean by update my pond, I mean increase the size. So I had a 50 gallon, it was a 48.5 gallon patio pond that I made out of a barrel, some liner, stuff, etc., etc. But I wanted more fish. The struggle of all keepers. And I went to 128.5 gallons. Let's look. This is the pond. Don't mind a little bit of the mess. It's getting cleaned. So we'll start at the top. This is the wine barrel. It's coated with liner. I ended up cutting a hole in a Tupperware through there so it could come up. And I put the pump in there, and I drilled holes in the Tupperware, and I filled it with filter media. And then I have this coffee can, and I also filled this up with filter media and C-Chem matrix. Take a peek in there. And that's being circulated from the pump on the bottom. And it'll clear that. So it's getting double filtered up here. I have the mushroom top to do the oxygenation. From there I built an overflow. This is a 3-inch PVC pipe. I cut the tarp, pushed it through the pipe, and siliconed it down so the water would flow. My neighbor, sorry. Mother's Day. And that outflow goes down to here to a 2-inch to a 1.5-inch adapter. 1.5-inch pipe going down to a T. That way the water isn't too harsh on them. It hits there to create more oxygen. And it also pumps through there. Now on the bottom, same thing. There's a Tupperware right there. And that Tupperware has a pump in it, holes drilled in it, and then it has sponges in it. So the water goes into the sponges, through the pump, into this tube, into the can, through all the filter media, back into here, filtered again, oxygenated through here, and back to the bottom through the PVC pipe. I used a 110 gallon Rubbermaid stock tank for the bottom. I then cut two 2x4s, 31 inches each, and I zip tied them just in case, but this is heavy. It won't move. And then from there, I put another one cut around 22 inches wide to support the back. Currently I have a solar panel connecting that for the lights that kick on automatically at dusk. This is just random wood. And I run the pipes through the back. These are just vinyl tubing. I got this plain black vinyl tubing. I chose black so it could help with the algae problem. And then I just put a bunch of rock gravel stones in there. I put a couple bricks so they could hide. And this really adds a lot of oxygen to the water with all the falls. And normally I have this on this side, but I turned it off, so I have little floating lily pads. I need to get some real ones. Mr. Donald right here. Thermometer. And this is what we're gonna keep. I also threw a terracotta clay pot in there. I reused the older media, so there's no need to cycle it. It is going through an algae bloom right now. There's the fish right there. I got two, they're pearl scale Aranda hybrids, and then I got 2 shabunkins in there as well. And that's what we'll be working with this pond. I plan on bringing my other ones back out here. Here's the full view. It's nice for compact areas where you don't have a lot of space and you want a larger tank. Well, tell me what you guys think about this one. You know, if you have any recommendations for me. Oh yeah, inside the wine barrel, the pond liner, I stapled it down just so it doesn't move around. But yeah, yeah, it's great. I actually got this from Home Depot. Most of my stuff's from Home Depot. And the stock tank I got from Ace Hardware because it was only $80, $89 compared to Home Depot's $120. So that was a great deal. It's an easy build if anyone wants to try it. I recommend just turning this whole bottom part into a filter if you can, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some more biological media in the water, and I'm going to do some live plants coming out of here. And so basically they're going to have this huge there's actually a plant down there. They're going to have this huge 28-gallon filter basically. And I think that's cool, and it also adds a little more water volume for dilution. I'm probably going to move these fake lilies out and get some real lilies. And there's some plants from my aquariums in there too right now. There's a couple on the bottom. They pulled one up. This is my build right now. I hope you guys like it, and it's super easy to do. If anyone decides to do one and they need some help, let me know. I'd be down for any advice. I also silicone the side of this, by the way. I'm gonna paint this, but I silicone the side of it just to make sure there's no leaking. Alright guys, oh, you know what, I didn't show you the fish. Actually, I'm gonna move my indoor fish. Here's an update on Jelly Bean. Big guy. This is Popcorn, one of my newer ones. And of course Clyde. Clyde is still small, but he's getting there. That's about it. I actually thinking, in fact, you know, I could get your advice on this, guys. I'm thinking of moving these three out to the pond just because it's not what I want, but I know it'll make them a lot happier. And I'm thinking of moving the crawfish and all the little tropical fish in here. So if you guys want to comment on that and tell me if you want to see the goldfish in the pond and this turned into a tropical tank, leave that in the comments. It wasn't the best day or the best video, I know. I just short, sweet, quick. It's late, I'm bored, and I wanted to update you guys. So that's about it. I will give you more updates on some fish I'm getting. I don't want to say anything. It's kind of a surprise. And then I'm actually going to be working with a friend of mine to build a whopping 7,500 gallon pond in his backyard. So that'll be fun too. So with that said, also if you guys have any ideas for that pond, recommendations, themes, he doesn't know what he wants yet. So if you got any ideas, let me know as well. Okay? You guys have a great day. Oh, and happy Mother's Day, because I'm actually filming this on Mother's Day.